Hello and welcome to Dutchman Seb. I'm Sebastian Tulin, motoring journalist and mechanical engineer. Today we're driving the Mini Clubman John Cooper Works. For those of you who are not familiar with John Cooper Works, it goes by the name of JCW. It's kind of like the M of BMW, or the S of Audi, or AMG of Mercedes. Whatever it is, the GTI of Volkswagen. This is the performance version of the Mini. The JCW puts all the bells and whistles onto a Mini and basically makes it a hoot. Everything in this car is designed to make you smile. From the bucket seats, beautiful trim, suede part leather, nice colourful stitching, badges all over the car, beautiful tailpipes that make a hell of a noise when you put your foot down. Just everything to make the car a little more refined. They've tightened the suspension a bit, they've tweaked the engine a little bit. Everything just works well. You're getting 170 kilowatts, 315 newton meters of torque. That's quite a lot of pulling power from a 2-litre turbocharged engine. And if you think that the engine's not powerful enough, you've got another thing going. This car is outstanding. We took it for a lovely scenic drive around the Cape Town area. We drove around Hart Bay, Scarborough, Simonstown, Hart Bay, Camps Bay, all the windy roads that we could find in Cape Town. This car, having the All4 wheel drive transmission, basically gives you power in corners that you didn't think that the car could give power. And off-road, it's even better. You've got amazing traction. You've got this dynamic stability program which just handles the car's power so well and evenly distributes the power to the wheels with the most amount of traction. Inside the cabin here, you've got all the familiar things about the Mini. The best part, however, in this new generation is the fact that the center console with the speedometer and the tachometer is no longer located in the center. It's in front of the driver again, where you're familiar with it and where people enjoy it. So that's one improvement that they've made from the previous model. And then you've got this. It's just absolutely beautiful. Power at your foot, you've got a lovely soundtrack from the engine, and even when the car's a bit warm, you get some gurgling and burbling coming out the exhaust, which is just so lovely to hear. And if you're not one for that, you know, you're sitting in traffic, you want it a little bit more quieter, put it into green mode. You've got a green mode for eco driving in a sports car. I mean, this thing is just marvelous. Every kind of scenario you want. I'm at the robots, the start-stop function is activated, saving fuel. My aircon goes into reduced recycle mode, so that I'm using less energy to keep my cabin cool. So it's just all things that have been designed for eco-friendly driving. And then pop down here on the lever into sport mode, and you've got just this whirl of power that comes out, and this beautiful sound that comes out of the exhaust thanks to these actuated flaps in the exhaust that open up with valves to make sure that you're getting maximum gas flow out of the tailpipes. And that all works together to make a very well-rounded package. The build quality is superb. You've got just finishes around here like sunlights, skylights in the roof. You've got 2 of them, and it just makes everything come together. Leather wrap steering wheel, red stitching, everything is just beautiful. This car has the flappy paddles at the back for the gear changes if you so wish. Otherwise you can put it into sport mode in the gear, and then everything just becomes a lot more responsive. It gears down in corners, it gears down when you slow down, the gear changes are seamless. Everything just works well. It's really incredible. And all of that you think is probably for a price. Well, 567,000 Rand in today's money for cars is not that bad. Most of the cars I've driven recently are a little bit more expensive than that, and you're getting a lot less car. This is a full rounded package, and it's built by BMW. The quality is fantastic. You know, Mini have really come a long way, and they've put a good car together. So I don't know really much to say that the car's got anything wrong with it, apart from the fact that the ride quality is a bit hard. Being an avid car driver and a car enthusiast when it comes to road tripping, it doesn't really bother me much because I like a firm suspension for a bit of nice high-speed cornering. And this thing is just a little bit hard on the everyday roads, going over potholes and bumps. But other than that, you get that in return. revs to 6,000 RPM before changing up from a 2-litre turbocharged motor. It's so manageable. Anyways, I'm glad that you guys have checked out the Mini Clubman, especially the John Cooper Works, because that's the one you want to go for. The John Cooper Works just puts the whole package together and really makes everything so sublime and just beautiful. I really love this car and had a great fun driving it. It just makes you feel alive when you're part of this mini experience, because every corner is a challenge. It's just fun. It's just, the road becomes enjoyable. It's not, oh, I'm stuck in traffic again. I'm just like, why not? You know what I mean? Thanks again for watching, guys. Go and test drive your Mini John Cooper Works.